Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're re-diving into a topic that's super important for anyone living and working in Germany, the state pension, or as it's known here, the Regelaltersrent. It is the classic pension model that millions rely on for a secure income after decades of hard work. So, how does it all work? Let's break it down. First things first, the German pension system is based on contributions. Throughout your working life, you and your employer pay into the German pension insurance, the Deutsche Rentenversicherung. These contributions are collected, and the amount you pay in over the years is a key factor in determining how much pension you receive later. The more you've earned and the longer you've worked, the higher your pension will generally be. Now, here is a crucial detail. This is a savings account where your own money is stored for you. The system works on a pay-as-you-go basis, known as the Omlageverfron. This means that today's workers and their employers are paying for the pensions of today's retirees. It's a system built on solidarity between generations, which works well as long as there are enough people paying into the system to support the pensioners. So, when can you actually start receiving this pension? This is where the standard retirement age comes in. This age isn't the same for everyone. It depends on your birth year. For older generations, the retirement age was 65, but for younger folks, it's gradually increasing. If you were born in 1964 or later, your standard retirement age is 67. There is a lot of discussion about whether this age might rise further in the future due to increasing life expectancy and fewer young contributors. But for now, 67 is the magic number for most to qualify for the standard old age pension. You also need to meet a minimum insurance period, which is called the Wartezeit or waiting period. The minimum requirement is 5 years. This means you must have paid into the pension system for at least 5 years in total. This can include periods of employment, but also other recognized times, like certain periods of illness or raising children. The great thing about the standard old age pension is that if you wait until you reach your official retirement age, you receive your pension without any deductions. Deductions, or Abschläge, are permanent reductions to your monthly pension, and they typically happen if you decide to retire earlier than the state-prescribed age. So, patience really pays off here. Wait until the official age, and you get the full amount you've earned. Naturally, you're probably wondering, how much will I actually get? The German pension insurance helps with that by sending out an annual pension information letter, the Renteninformation. This document shows you how many pension points you've accumulated so far and gives you an estimate of what your pension would be if you were to retire immediately. Of course, this number isn't final while you're still working, but it gives you a solid idea of where you stand. The calculation itself is based on those pension points, or Rennenpunkt. In simple terms, if you earn the average German salary for 1 year, you get about 1 pension point. Earn more, you get more points. Earn less, you get fewer. At the end of your career, all your points are added up and multiplied by the current pension value, a figure that is regularly adjusted to reflect wage growth in the economy. This is meant to keep pensions in line with economic development. However, many people find that their pension is significantly lower than their final salary. That's why it is so widely recommended to have additional private or company pension plans to supplement the state pension and maintain your standard of living in retirement. The state pension is a fantastic foundation, but it's often not enough on its own. But when the time comes to retire, remember this: the pension isn't paid out automatically. You have to apply for it. The German pension insurance recommends submitting your application about 3 months before your planned retirement date. This gives them enough time to process everything, check your records, and clarify any missing information. You can do this at a local advice center, over the phone, or even online, which has become much easier. Your personal insurance number, which you have for life, is key to this process. Once your pension is approved, you'll receive a monthly payment for the rest of your life, and you don't have to worry about your health insurance. As a pensioner, you generally remain in the statutory health insurance system. Your contribution is automatically deducted from your pension and sent directly to your health insurance provider, along with your nursing care insurance contribution. It's a seamless process designed to ensure you stay covered. What if you want to move abroad for your retirement? Good news. In many cases, you can have your German pension paid to you in another country. This is especially common for people moving within the EU. If you're thinking of moving outside of Europe, it can get a bit more complex with taxes and health insurance. So it's always best to get advice from the pension office before you make the move. It's also important to know that certain life events can count towards your pension. For example, raising children earns you pension points, even if you weren't working during that time. This is the system's way of recognizing the contribution of caregivers. Periods of unemployment can also be partially counted, which helps prevent people who've had career gaps from being left with nothing. Finally, let's talk about taxes. Many people think pensions are tax-free, but that's not entirely true anymore. Germany uses a system of deferred taxation. This means a portion of your pension is subject to income tax, but only if your total income exceeds the basic tax-free allowance. Many retirees with lower incomes end up paying no tax at all. It really depends on your individual financial situation. In short, the German standard old age pension is the cornerstone of retirement security here. It rewards a lifetime of work with a stable, lifelong income to make the transition into retirement as smooth as possible. Stay informed, keep your documents in order, and don't forget to submit your application on time. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next one.